edge myself for 6.5 hours. That's why I don't understand how porn theaters were a thing. Did you watch the whole thing? Or did you just go there, get off, and then go home? You're good at it.
Imagine having the best head game in America.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I apologize to anybody watching this. If you are watching it, I'm sorry. And then secondly, I'm sorry because I got this big boo-boo on my knee, and it's now just like death.
Yeah, that's not as funny as saying your head explodes.
Yeah. Your eyes shoot out of your head.
I will stand by this statement. Science is never as funny as just saying whatever. Yeah. Fucking trying to get some jokes going, Ryan. Come on.
Snappy, baby.
Come on.
Woo! Yeah, it has been pretty low energy this month. Ireland, and he smashed into a car with a full family. Everybody died except him. And then he just like came back to America and was like, I'm rich. And then he's cool. Yeah, that's it. Dude, I would love it.
Fucking Ferris did that?
Yeah, dude. And Simba. He's also adult Simba.
Okay.
And we are synced.
Welcome to the podcast.
To the Cinnamon Chili Podcast.
The podcast no one is listening to.
And if you are, I'm very proud of you. You've done so well today.
And I'm sorry
drop
in
a
advance.
nice note in your gratitude jar. I watched the Cinnamon Chili Podcast.
I'm sorry?
I was one of 7 people.
I'm sorry?
You never heard of that? Where
No, what
at
the
the end
fuck?
of every day, you write something you're grateful for on a slip of paper and you put it in a jar?
This sounds like religion. Do you pray too?
Nah. I just read books. Like big ones.
I read Atticus Fowl.
I think that's what it's called. He saves a Chinese man.
Does he? I never read one.
Atticus Fowl? I thought you were making a joke about Artemis Fowl and Atticus Finch, and you fucked the name up on purpose. And then I was like, Atticus Finch saved the Chinese man, even though it was a black guy.
Okay, so the audience just saw that really good joke that I did the setup and you did the punchline for, and I was lost the entire time.
They probably wasn't even that good. They were probably like, what the fuck? It's not even his name.
I've already clicked off.
Like, yeah, you're right. Nobody's watching. See you later.
Yeah. Shit. Do you have anything you want to talk about?
I want to talk about?
Yeah.
I mean, I built a big desk.
Are you sure you didn't want to go to the fucking Jake Paul fan cast to talk about that fight like we've done every fucking fight?
See, at this point, not really.
Okay, good. Because I was honestly expecting you to talk about it.
Nah, I was just disappointed. I mean, at the end of the day.
Everyone wins.
Yeah.
Everyone won.
Also, at the end of the day, I can still respect these men because they could murder Jake Paul with one arm tied behind their back if they actually wanted to.
The rules that restrain them stop the killing.
Yeah. That is the truth.
Yeah, I got a little intense.
If it
there
was
for no
like
reason.
a gladiator fight to the death, Jake Paul would have 0 fucking percent chance.
He's not coming out of that with his freedom.
He would do this stupid fucking like screaming shit where he's trying to be Conor McGregor, and then both.
And then for 3 rounds straight, just boom, boom.
It wouldn't even be 3 rounds, dude. Both Tyron Woodley and Ben Askren would tackle him. They would double leg him. They'd get on top of him.
Does Woodley have a ground game?
Bro, that's his whole game.
I thought he was a stand-up striker.
No, he's okay at striking.
Oh, okay.
The reason his striking is good is because his ground game is so deadly. Nobody.
Oh,
like,
his striking supports his ground game.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically. Like he's got an amazing right hand. His overhand right is like the whole reason his striking game is good.
That just starts the combo though to get to the mount.
I mean, not really. That's like a set. So he's got like 2 things he can kill you with. It's the overhand right, or he's gonna take you to the ground and then ground and pound you until your face is fucking pissed.
His overhand right is the anime move he yells before.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is like they're constantly backing up and like, because when you're doing MMA, you're like constantly paying attention.
I don't
to,
know
like,
why he's constantly fighting MMA fighters or boxing MMA. I know why. Yeah, I know why. But if like that's not the sport they fight in.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, he should have fucking won. There's no reason. Like, he seriously, like, so many times throughout the fight, rocked him.
I knew
and
you
then
would
just
have some words.
Stood there, bro. I mean, of course I have words. It's fucking stupid.
But this is the 4th fight we've talked about on this podcast.
This fucking kid who's on Disney Channel beat one of the, at one point, deadliest men on the planet.
I'm thinking about going backwards whenever I edit and putting like a bumper or something because this is the 4th fucking. It's like Jake Paul fight alert, like we talk about all the fucking time.
We can cease fighting now. Just know, Jake Paul's a bitch. Tyron Woodley can kill him, and that we are moving on. All right. Anything you would like to talk about?
I want to talk about Rugrats.
Oh, wait, hold on first. I built a big desk. What I meant by that is I got a bunch of scrap wood, and I built extra legs for my desk to make it standing. It is now about 4 feet tall because I am a giant, and it looks great. I love it. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't matter. It works.
Works good.
It works. I want to talk about Rugrats
Okay.
and the pitching, because everyone likes that show. I couldn't get into it. But
Hold on.
what's up?
Couldn't get into it like recently? Like, what do you mean couldn't get into? I got into it because I was 5. Like, what do you?
I couldn't watch it when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
I just want to go to the pitch meeting for that show.
Yeah, you better tread on like fucking. You're on thin ice, bro. I got a Reptar hoodie. Like, I'm in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched.
'Cause
I watched the hell out of Rugrats.
Okay, because I'm about to say some bad things about
Okay,
Rugrats.
That's fine. Actually,
Okay,
I don't really care that much.
Just
There are
I-
very few shows on this planet I'd be like, you're fucking stupid, bro.
it's a pretty good sweatshirt shit show. What we're gonna do here is you're gonna role play the CEO, and I'm going to pitch Rugrats to you.
All right. Come on in. Door closed. All right, your name's I'm talking. So name's Shane.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it says you want to make a show about babies.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what?
It consists of a cast of all babies.
Yeah. Okay. We've heard this before plenty of times, but what?
Mhm.
How are you different?
The animation's a little weird,
All right.
and it's actually, in hindsight, pretty ugly.
I mean, we got plenty of those.
And the storylines will consist of nothing, and all the parents will be sad.
Now, what do you mean by sad? Like, what's going on to make them sad?
They're just like, I'll have a dad in the basement making a toy.
Yeah.
But it's like dimly lit, and he's like, he appears drunk.
Now, is this like? Now, is this like you're making a point about humanity and how like things are bright? And
No, sir. I'm making a kid show.
So you're just like that.
It's a show about babies, sir.
And you think that like it'll be more fun if the parents are depressed?
No, I have a vendetta.
Oh, what?
So
okay,
it's a show about
Hold on. What's the main character's name?
Bobby. What's it? I know it's Pickles. What's his name?
Tommy.
Tommy Pickles.
Resume. What's his name?
Tommy.
See, now my son's name is Tommy, so I like that. But what's Tommy look like?
He looks like a weird potato with arms, but in a diaper.
How old is he supposed to be?
Either between, based on intelligence, 3 to 0.
Okay, so potato works. I feel like a potato works. Now, do they talk, or do they just?
Unfortunately, they do. They do talk. They do speak.
Now, how many?
Except for the younger brother, who I think is still a fetus. I don't know what's up with him.
Now, this is supposed to be your show. Why don't you know these things?
I have my whole production crew. They're still building that character to what he is.
The thing is here, bud, is that usually when you pitch something, we give you the production crew.
Yeah.
So where are you getting this production crew from?
Okay, I have been talking to Disney.
Interesting. Okay.
But I came to Nickelodeon first because I really want this show to go to the greatest amount of people.
Okay, so
I'm not talking to Disney to achieve that.
Now listen. We don't really like it when people like to play both sides. And to be quite honest with you, it boils my blood a little bit that you're already at Disney and you come here and then you give us an IP that they've accepted, and since they've accepted it, we'll take it.
Okay. Also, the best.
I'll see you on Monday.
The best friend looks like a serial killer. The best friend. We'll get that sketched up for you, and I'll send it to your mail unmarked.
Disney took it.
So did
Okay,
did CN.
Okay, then stop talking. You're making it worse.
Okay. I'm also thinking of a reboot for The Nanny.
For the who?
The Nanny. We'll talk. Closed door.
Closed door. Yeah, you're the one who takes control at the end. I like that.
I just don't understand how this show got through.
It's because it's fun, man. They're
I-
just fucking around. It's
I
like,
guess.
I don't know. It's
They don't even do, like, do you remember Backyardigans? And then, like, they did, like, crazy imagination stuff?
I do fucking.
They don't
remember
even do that in Red.
Backyardigans.
Like, everything's super realistic. I don't know why they didn't do, like, crazy,
Bro,
like.
They have a movie where a giant robot dinosaur stomps
I-
through Paris.
I will say this. The movie is very good. The Rugrats go to Tokyo. Go to Paris?
I thought it was Paris.
They go to a place.
Yeah, they go to a big
That
city.
that movie's pretty good, and the animation's just super dope.
Now
I
that
think that's why I like
Now that I
that.
think about it, him going to Tokyo would make a lot more sense. Like the whole kaiju shit. Yeah.
He is a Godzilla ripoff, so if you went to Paris, that'd be fucking
How
nuts.
do we get away with that? You got the Godzilla.
Yeah, Toho, I don't know how you let that one
Dude,
slip by.
the-
You
the-
should. I don't want to tell you to sue Nickelodeon, but you might want to.
The Godzilla like law team are like
So
notoriously
litigious.
insane.
They're like Nintendo. They go nuts.
But I mean, damn,
Yeah, I never understood that show.
that brand is worth so much now.
What Godzilla?
Rugrats, no,
Oh, Rugrats?
Rugrats, man.
It's
got a great intro. You can't fuck with me on that one.
I won't, cause you're right.
Tommy Pickles was lame though.
Motherfucker's last name was Pickles. Do you hold up? Do you remember when they went to high school?
I do.
All grown up
I-
with you.
I hated that show.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
It's terrible, and it was because like I liked them as babies.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even a teenager yet.
Yeah.
Why are they teenagers?
Why they?
I was 5 when he was
Yeah.
a baby.
Why did Steve go to college? Like it's why I don't get it.
Should have made Angelica hot, and then I'd have been like, I'm in.
Okay.
I can't even remember what Angelica looked like. Should have made one of them hot, and I'd have been like, I'm in.
Yeah, I guess yeah. I always feel weird saying statements like that because I know they're also cartoon characters,
Yeah, it's a drawing.
but they're technically always going to be 14, and I'm 25. So saying anything on that feels weird to me. It doesn't mean anything if you say it. I just feel funky.
When I was 7, I thought 17-year-old Vanessa Hudgens was the hottest person on the planet.
Yeah. 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 I mean, yeah. 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 Yeah.
So I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
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 High School Musical like stirred something inside of me that I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we
I
just please give me a moment?
moment of silence for 17-year-old Vanessa Hudgens.
No, I need to think this hard on away. If you just give me about 10 seconds, all right?
See, now listen. Shane is currently in the mindset of his 9-year-old self, not his 25-year-old self, or how the fuck old he is.
Well, she's still hot now. Wait, do you know how old
As
I
an
am?
adult.
Ryan, are we not? I know I joke that we're not friends, and it's true, but do you not know how old I am?
I start sweating.
Like that Key and Peele fucking sketch? Yeah.
Exactly.
Uh,
But fuck, man. No, dude, I seriously had a blankie. Like as a child, I was like,
are you gonna end up nutting in this?
No.
Wait, we've talked about that. Wait, no, we talked about this.
I had a blankie,
We've talked about this
and I carried that blankie around
on the
everywhere.
podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
I remember we were talking about houses that I delivered to, and they look like High School Musical.
Oh.
They look like Disney Channel houses.
Damn, I didn't know High
And you
School
did-
Musical was such a hot
And
topic.
I think I asked you when you said I had a blankie. I said also, do you end up nutting in this blanket?
No, I just stuffed it away because I fucking
Yeah.
was like, Vanessa wouldn't like that.
Okay. Shane, in the future, I know your hard drive's fucking chock-a-block full of storage right now. You should get a new hard drive, and you need to find that footage.
And
I
then-
think it's when we weren't recording.
When they what?
When we
Oh,
weren't live,
damn.
because we're live.
Well, now you know I had a blankie that I stuffed in the closet after
Yeah.
watching High School Musical for the first time on my fucking
God, that's like
at-home television.
Ryan got rid of his blankie and immediately
didn't-
started shaving.
Didn't get rid of it. I stuffed it between shit in the closet and went and got it back like 8 days later because I was like, Vanessa's not worth it. Some
I
bitch
have-
still in here.
I haven't seen her.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her around school
Yeah,
at all.
Exactly.
So last podcast you told me to start using the bidet. Last podcast about a season ago, like a temperate season ago.
I checked. Our last upload was 2 months ago. We're finally working on the last one.
We've been busy, all right? We haven't.
Something like that.
Yeah, we haven't. We've just been lazy.
Something along those lines.
So I started using the bidet. I've been using it for about 2 months. I've
Never felt better.
I've never nutted harder.
Interesting. I think you made the same joke last time too.
Oh really?
I don't know at this point. Honestly, it's a fever dream.
Okay, I was gonna make a joke about me masturbating, use the bidet, but I just use it, and I still don't know if I like it.
Really?
I mean, it kind of makes me feel cleaner, but also
Bro,
it's
I'm telling you,
cheaper.
it's way cheaper, and you won't truly appreciate the bidet until you have a shit that you know you don't want to clean.
I mean, dude, I have a terrible digestive tract. It's always like that.
Then what the fuck, man?
It's always loose and it's always awful.
Dude.
I was late to work the other day because I had a 20-minute shit that I felt like I worked out afterwards.
Bro, bidet.
I felt like I had to. Yeah, it cleaned it up, no
just
problem.
Kills it.
It just.
And those ones that like it's like a fucking. I don't know, dude. It's like a fucking rollerball ink pen shit under there where it's just like it's endless. So you can't.
I do feel like I have to move around to make sure it gets all the crevices.
Oh yeah. It's not like one of those fucking like super
perfect,
intelligent like Japanese ones that aims at your asshole with a sniper scope.
Good, okay. Because I didn't know, because I did that one time and I was like, are my shits this bad that I'm misusing the machine? Okay, good. Well, okay, bidet, I used it. I might cut all this because I made the same joke. I don't jerk off while I use it.
Get a bidet.
Get a bidet, nut if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, this story happened about a month ago, and I was waiting to use it on the podcast because I'm not sure if you're going to be mad or you're going to laugh about it.
Okay.
So I did my laundry.
Okay.
And I take it upstairs to fold it and put it away. And in the middle of that, I reach in because I'm not looking, and I pull out a pair of Phyllis's, I'm going to say delicates because I think that's the safest word I can use. Because if I say panties, I'm a pervert. Yeah, so he took off in a huff. I didn't think it was going to be that. Fuck!
I mean,
you know what? I pulled out a pair of those and immediately wanted to kill myself.
Is it funnier if I like go ballistic on you on the podcast, or is it just like, do I just be honest? Because like we live together, bro. We use the same dryer.
Honestly, it would be funny if I made a cut here and you beat the shit out of me.
Like there's an obvious cut and I'm like off screen and I like fly into frame.
What it would be funny is I need more dead air. I'll cut. And then I'll cut right here where you're just mad at me. I leave and you chase me off.
I want
screen.
you to leave all of this in, but then in a moment we're gonna show you what we meant. The camera's totally not lined up. God dang.
Okay, one more time.
Okay, there we are. I feel refreshed. That was so stupid too. Because I was like, I gotta make it like at least a little bit believable, so I just like threw you around with my forearms.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make that look as real as possible. I've been thinking, Ryan, since we want to become popular, that we should start doing some auditions for advertisements.
Sweet, dude.
So give me any sponsor, and I'm gonna do a quick pitch for him, and we'll go back and forth until we run out of sponsors.
MeUndies.
My balls are so dry. Blue Apron.
Are you sick and tired of wearing the same old apron every day? Well, welcome to Blue Apron, where every week we send you one blue apron.
There's a bug in my whiskey.
It's like $5 a week. It's pretty cheap. If you know the price of aprons, it's pretty cheap. And then you just throw the other one outside, and then the youth takes care of it. And I don't know, make some food. I don't know. Fuck it.
Okay. Give me one.
Blue Apron. Hit me up, bro. I'll give you the... Fuck it.
Give me one. Play tennis here.
Stop. Stop. I don't know brands well enough.
Just
bro.
say anyone.
Fucking Acer computers.
I get
Big sponsor. Huge sponsor.
Get big sponsor.
They have so much money, Acer.
Get a different one. Squarespace.
See, now, you thought I was going to talk about, are you sick of circular rooms? But actually, are you sick and tired of actually everybody knowing you don't have a skill? Aren't you tired of not being able to simply code your own fucking website, even though you can watch a tutorial that'll take 20 minutes and you can do it like that? God, doesn't that suck? Oh, jeez. Gosh darn. God damn, doesn't that suck?
Okay, give me another one. You came in a little hot on that one. I don't know. That's
stupid. I hate when people I've spent this much on my personal portfolio. It's like, you're fucking stupid.
Just give me another sponsor. I'll hit it out of the park.
Peloton. The bike, the indoor bike.
Can you not afford a car? Okay.
It's an indoor bike.
Oh.
It's an indoor. It's like a
Oh,
cycling machine thing.
Are you being bored of being rich and white? Okay, so I'll give you.
It's pretty good.
Dollar Shave Club.
DSC, baby. Are you sick and tired of having to go to Walmart to get razors that are cheaper? Well, pay a premium, and we'll send you some okay razors. Also, we will non-fucking stop explode your email until you agreed to buy some fucking beard oil for the beard you barely have. Moving on.
I religiously use Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah, I know. I did for a while too, and I was getting fucking sick and tired of it.
All right, go ahead. Give me another one.
Um,
Stop looking around. This is a nice buy. Think of one.
Tide Pods.
Tide Pods. Eat them. They cure COVID.
Saw that one coming.
Yeah, I wasn't. Okay, I'll do another one. You fucking smell.
That was good. I like that one. Fucking stink. That would work, bro. If a guy selling Tide on the side of the street was like, yeah, so I'm selling.
Yeah, I'm selling what you need, my guy.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
If we're gonna go non-YouTube brands, let's go with Minute Maid.
Oh, Minute Maid. Hey, remember those guys back in the day who would like...
Okay, I need to stop you. You come out with Billy Mays energy so hard on all of these.
Hi!
Ryan Bahn here!
Remember those motherfuckers way back when? Ride horses, they kill a bunch of guys and ride away like that? Called the Minutemen. See, now it's like that, except we get you lemonade. Like that. Ah! It's called Minute Maid. I don't know what the fuck... Lemonade. Minute Maid! That's where it ends. They cut in the middle of me screaming.
I'm going to have so much fun putting so many dumb zooms and fucking shit on that. Oh. All right. So any of those, I think we're going to kill it.
Dude, honestly.
Do we ever get popular? We're going to fucking kill it.
Oh, dude, contact me, MeUndies.
So I was the one who did MeUndies.
I'll advertise to 9 people like you've never seen, bro. Come on.
We'd basically make a cult based on Tide Pods or Minute Maid or whoever gets there first.
Yeah, be a day oneer, and we will forever.
I will devote my life to. I will become a brand slut to whoever does it first.
See, I won't do that.
Ryan, I have to cut that.
Yeah, you just bleep what I say.
Oh, here's something. So I was watching a documentary about Son of Sam with Phyllis. This is like fucking 4 months ago. And it's basically, it gets to the end and they kind of get a little conspiracy where they talk about how he was like involved with like a Satan group and how it may not have been just him who did the killings. And they talk about a benefactor that helped them, who was like a producer in Hollywood but lived out there in New York. And he had a 72-roomed mansion where he would regularly have orgies, which sparked the conversation between me and her going, what are the logistics? What? What the fuck? Like, Is it just 8 people trying their best, or do you think he fills that a mansion?
There's no he fills it. I bet there's one room. Because filling a room would be impressive enough.
Yeah.
You need like 40 fucking people.
Maybe it was just a big party, then guys, if you want off to next to the third bathroom, there's.
So I was thinking he throws a nice party, but then he hires guards to line the fucking room with shotguns, and he's like, if you don't take off your clothes, you're fucking dead.
Okay, you went a different route.
I went I have a lot of money and I can do what I want route.
Yeah, you went. Yeah, I mean.
But I mean, he could also do what he want and be like, hey, if you want to fuck my old ass in this closet, I'll be in here.
It just. We're like watching this documentary, and like every so minutes, I would just went 72 fucking rooms.
What do you do?
What do you do? What do you do with 72 rooms? I don't know what to do with 3. Do you know how much room I occupy? All of my stuff in the basement is right there,
dude.
Perfectly organized on shelves.
Those are the people who have like a billiards room. You know what I mean?
We used to have a room dedicated to fainting. That's the kind of rich you got to be.
What? I thought it was just a couch.
No, a lot of super rich people had a room dedicated to it.
I mean, when fucking every woman you've ever seen has their ribs fucking destroyed by.
Apparently, they've studied bodies from back then. There was a lot of people doing the really thin corsets, but that was kind of the minority. Like that was not a lot of people did that. The only thing they can really tell based off of science, this isn't fun or interesting. I literally just listened to a podcast.
Corsets facts with Shane.
All
right, bud.
Spin the graphic, I guess. Okay, ask me some corset facts.
So, since most of them didn't pull it that tight, what did most of them actually do? Corset facts with Shane.
They tied it as tight enough to make their boobs look bigger.
Woo! And that was corset facts with Shane. Thanks for coming on, bud.
The only harmful
this
effects
week
they can show that they had smaller pelvis. And there's a correlation between that and miscarriages, but not a causation. Do you want me to go to the list? I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
I was totally kidding. I was trying to make it like as dumb as possible.
Okay. I don't know if this is a bit we can go on for very long, but I had a idea of a character who's very strongly into conservation. Like, we need to protect the forests and make sure we're not draining fuel into it, and we need to protect our natural resources. But the only reason he's doing it is because he believes in like Bigfoot and cryptids. So the only reason he's trying to protect the wilderness is so Bigfoot doesn't go extinct.
Yeah. On the outside, he's like, only you can prevent forest fires. And then the second he gives that message and the forest fires stop, he fucking pulls out a rifle 20 feet long and sprints into the forest as fast as he can.
I was thinking the character is very blatant. Like, it's just like a nerdy dude with glasses in front of a PowerPoint, and it's like, these farming techniques really hurt the Bigfoot breeding grounds. Does anyone have any questions? And fucking everyone's like, I have a couple fucking questions.
How do they hurt the big feet? And then he goes,
he looks off stage, and Bigfoot's like, you're doing great, dude. You're doing great.
Yeah, and then you see Bigfoot go,
it hurts their tum-tum.
They can't eat it. Next question.
And also, I believe these closed trash cans here in neighborhoods really debilitate them.
Also, how come people don't leave apple pies on windowsills anymore? Not really anything to do with
Wait, what was that? No, I'm not talking about the fucking virgins. We need more pies.
We talked about this. The pie is the most you're getting out of me.
When I came up,
still got a little bit of heart left in him about nature.
When I came up with this character, Bigfoot did not exist, but him being right off stage is really.
Yeah, he's like their best friend.
He can't. It's like a Henry and the Hendersons. Just he can't talk, and it's just like yeah. And these crop techniques are bad. Oh shit.
Also, I believe we should change our names to Sasquatch.
big.
Turns out I don't think their feet are that big. And he like starts crying a little bit. Like,
But he doesn't like with a girl with makeup. Just
he can't touch. He's gonna. That's pretty good.
I see signs while I'm delivering,
Yes.
and I wanted to tell you some of them.
From God. What does he tell you?
He tells me I need to kill them.
The signs?
The signs tell me he tells me I need to kill them, but I say they pay rent, so I can't. And also I see physical like traffic signs just around.
Okay.
And some of them are pretty fucking funny.
Okay.
There's one on the highway that I saw that just straight up said no cruising. What am I supposed to do? What am I doing here?
Yeah, you're either accelerating or decelerating. There is no other option.
I took it as like, when you just go for a drive and you're just kind of that's called cruising.
Bro, the 1 second your acceleration hits zero, so the velocity's constant.
Yeah.
The second you hit that mark, fucking
I remember
a fucking Navy SEAL sniper shoots you out of the vehicle.
From the traffic department. Just boom, boom, boom. I just remember driving, seeing that and going, what am I doing wrong?
Who's watching?
I saw one when I was out in the country that said gravel ends. Where am I going?
Like,
am I going to a hole? Is it the end of the earth? What is gravel end made?
Gravel ends.
What is happening?
I mean, I guess there's.
Honestly, when I got to the end, it was just farmland, so this bit kind of is like whatever. But I remember seeing it and going, "Am I gonna?"
Did it become a dirt road or did it just like grass?
Grass with tire tracks. And it just made me laugh. I saw gravel ends and went, I gotta turn around. I
thought gravel was the lowest form of earth.
I thought gravel was the lowest form of road.
What's under gravel?
When I hit a gravel road, I think I've hit the Stone Age. I don't know what goes from here. I think I told you about this one, but I remember I was delivering to a house and it just said, as one of the delivery notes, a regular single family home. But when I got there, it had a roundabout driveway and a fountain island and 3-car garages.
See, that's why they said a regular.
That's not.
This is normal, okay?
It's not. Ma'am.
Who the fuck?
I can see your driveway on the GPS. It's mapped as part of the street.
Who thinks? What? Imagine the luxury of being like, this is a normal home. This is all I've ever known my entire life. It's normal.
I consider this a normal home, and it's technically one building sharing with like 15 other people.
Yeah, and the fucking walls are made of like, I was going to say paper, but that's like too easy, bro. It's like, dude, you know that? Okay, you ever fucking gone to like like, even Nobbies, they've got them. The fucking Mexican party paper that you hang on the ceiling. You know how you look at that shit and it'll rip in half? That's what our walls
I feel like
are
the
made of.
contractor went down to Home Depot and went, where can I get your softest bricks? Where can I get your softest bricks? And also, do you have some leftover confetti? Like, it's not. And the insulation's
fucking, like, poured them into the walls.
Dude, the insulation is so bad. Our 3 floors are different climates.
Yeah, big time.
The air conditioning could say 70. Right now, it's probably like 66 down here, maybe 69 in the living room, and it's about 170 degrees upstairs.
About the temperature of the sun upstairs.
Like, it's so bad upstairs. I feel bad because I turn it down to 65 because I can't sleep unless it's cold.
Fuck it.
I can't. I turn it up once I get up because I'm like, then I'm actually cold. I can't sleep unless it's cold.
You pay the bills too, baby.
Fuck me, dude. It's just, Oh, I found this one's low hanging fruit, but I did deliver to a home that was the Cucks. Kucks. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
It said like,
I thought that was a man who lived loud and proud. He's like, yeah, hey, and offer still stands.
Yes, I am a cuck, but also I've been in the plumbing business for 27 years.
Listen,
I do other things.
I pay the bills. I just have a pretty exciting nightlife.
I build model ships. I do other stuff.
You seem pretty Let's just say built. What are you doing later?
You're fucking my wife.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what you're
yeah,
doing.
yeah. He fucking pulls a gun on you. I know what you're doing. Like, he's
Why are you
crazy
always
about it.
pulling guns?
No, because you said, I know what you're doing later. Who says that? Is he just, like, really persuasive, like a car salesman? I know what you're doing
That's
later.
exactly what
You're
I
driving
meant.
this car off
This
the
is
lot.
the second time. This isn't even in the same podcast. It's the same recording. We've pressed click, and twice Bigfoot's pulled a gun about virgins.
I know what you're doing. You're deep stroking my wife.
You're jackrabbiting Linda tonight.
For longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? Say it.
Um.
In every situation, he gets crazy at the end.
I mean, yeah, that's one way to make a punchline happen. You can just force it.
Fuck you.
I love you, Ryan. My punchline was being mean to you, and I hope it wasn't too mean.
I pour alcohol on my face to
numb the
tears.
pain. There was also a sign that it was a minimum maintenance road. Do you know what that means? That means they don't take care of that road. That's not. They do nothing to make that. It's dog shit, and you will get stuck.
See, I was thinking it's like a road that like doesn't care if you call, like
Oh,
you just like show up when you want to. You know what I mean?
it's just a Saturday thing,
yeah.
and then Sunday you're gone.
I kind of fuck with that.
Just a really low maintenance fucking.
I could use a low maintenance road. Open application.
Oh my god, Ryan, that was. I felt
wanna,
moisture in my
I want to like
ear.
let the tongue out. I could use a low maintenance road.
I'll probably get rid of this part, but in the future, so if you ever see a minimum maintenance road, don't go down and you get stuck. It goes
Okay.
it goes gravel, a road they haven't touched since 1779.
Okay. Damn.
It's
Yeah, it's still got like fucking horse prints and shit. Like
there's one prospector
yeah,
still
back when
there's
cars
gold
had
in
legs.
these.
Yeah, he's frozen in a big fucking block of amber.
Yeah,
somehow.
right next to a mammoth. Also, I got stuck on a train that was crossing for like 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and one of the trailers said, "Do not hammer, use vibrators." And it wasn't even graffiti; it was fucking like. And I was like, that's a trailer that knows what it wants.
That sounds like
that's a trailer that knows what it
It
wants.
sounds like a trailer that like has the right advice on how to handle that low maintenance
Yeah.
road, bro.
Dude, can we hook up the trailer and the low maintenance road?
Oh.
By the way, it's minimum, but I like low
I'm
better.
gonna leave you here for the rest of your days in the low maintenance road. Be like, I'm cool with that.
As long as you come over, give me some good dick and leave.
Yeah,
I don't
right,
care.
right. Hey, as long as you don't use a hammer, then I'm
Honestly?
cool, bro.
Honestly, an hour of cuddling, you can leave. I just need an hour of personal connection, and then you can leave, and I'll go be a banker or
What's
something.
a high maintenance road look like?
Regular pavement. Oh, in the meaning of the bit.
But also, like, I feel like around here, that's regular maintenance if it's paved. What's high maintenance? Like, what is the bougiest maintenance road?
Do you remember how that road looked next to the gas station when they put new pavement down? When it was like completely black and was still kind of sticky before it had the lines?
Yeah.
Like that, but it's like literally screaming anytime anything. Like anytime it ages, it starts screaming.
See, I'm thinking like
Paved with gold? Like, are we talking
No.
Wizard of Oz shit?
I'm thinking like the center lines have lights in them, and it's fucking heated,
Oh.
and it's got Wi-Fi.
Dude, do you know what's a high maintenance road? You know that road up the street with the crossing that's always blinking where the kid got hit?
Yeah.
And how there's like a million crossing beams and there's like
That is
lights.
a high maintenance
That's
road.
a high maintenance
It
road.
asks a fucking
It
lot
asks
of
a
you.
lot.
Yeah. Fuck that road.
I know why it's high maintenance.
Yo.
It has some tragedy in its past, but
One kid gets hit, and then you fuck with my life for the rest of
do
my
you know how
days.
great? Do you know what the best part about humans are? They can pump out another one.
Yeah, bro. Hey.
It takes almost a year, but you can just pump one out.
That's terrible.
I don't mean that. It
Yeah,
was very
neither of us
sad. It was.
do.
I remember me and Ryan were walking around the lake and we were wondering why it was drowning, or it was sinking. Yeah, slip of the tongue there, huh?
Oof!
Yeesh. And we found out why. It was because a kid was lost, so they were trying to see if they could find him. And we were quiet for at least a mile, just like.
Yeah, just be like, I really hope I'm not the one who finds it.
Oh, fuck. So I was over at my grandparents, and we were just chatting.
Yeah.
And they just out of nowhere, I forget what we were talking about. We were talking about like generation or like social media or something. And my grandpa was just like, yeah, and you know they got a podcast. And my grandma's like, yeah, everyone's got a podcast.
Fuck you, Grandma. Roast beef sandwich from Arby's. Fucking mozzarella sticks. You like Arby's, Shane? Everybody shits on Arby's.
Arby's is good.
I like Arby's.
I hate it as a metaphor, but it's good as food.
Oh, I get it. No, it's super good, bro. They got the best shakes I've ever had in my life. Fuck you, stupid people who think Arby's is bad. They think Arby's is bad, and they think Chick-fil-A is good. And that is the most bass-ackwards shit I've ever heard in my life.
I think we did auditions for advertisements earlier, and we're killing it for Arby's.
Yeah.
We're killing it for Arby's.
Yeah, that's true. Hey.
Tide Pods and Arby's, I think we're doing the best for. We did a good job with Tide Pods. We did a good job with Arby's.
Yeah, I wish there was something as simple as, like, you stink that we could do for Arby's.
Arby's?
Yeah.
You cheap.
It's not that cheap.
Fuck,
I go to Taco Bell for cheap.
Okay,
you know
it has to be 2 words for Arby's.
You eat, bro. Honestly, that's fucking...
You eat.
Like, it's good.
You hungry?
Yeah, that is true. It's not somewhere you go because you're, like, craving it. It's because you're, like, there. You're there, and it's like, hey, Arby's is right there, and I'm starving.
Well, yeah, also, like, Arby's, out of all the fast food, fills me up the most. Like, it's some hefty food. Because it's just like a pound of roast beef and some...
They give you so much meat.
Yeah, it's fucking...
We have the meat.
I mean, yeah, I guess they did come up with a better... We could never come up with anything better than we have the meats.
Yeah, we have the meat.
We have the meats. I hate how their commercials are always like, look at this sandwich, you know you want to fuck it. I'm not really into that.
Bro, they made a sandwich called the Meat Mountain.
That one, okay, Arby's, you need to...
Yeah, chill out, bro.
You need to confess to your sins on that one.
That definitely had to be a gag. There's no way they were like, and we're serious.
I think it's like an In-N-Out, like, secret menu.
Oh.
I want them animal style. I would like the Meat Mountain.
Bro, fuck In-N-Out. People who go to In-N-Out and be like, I want it animal style. And then they look at their friends and go,
I really liked In-N-Out. I like it a lot. But I am guilty of being one of those guys because I was in Nebraska and no one else had it. Like, oh, you never been to In-N-Out? It's the best. Yeah. I realize now I was a douche.
You hyped it up way too much.
I'm the worst.
Yeah, because I had In-N-Out at the age of 17 and I was like, it's expensive McDonald's and they put banana peppers on it sometimes.
What the fuck? Where the fuck did you go?
Isn't that what animal style is? What the fuck
no.
is it? What is
animal style is grilled onions and secret sauce with cheese.
That's fucking animal style. And they do that sometimes and I'm like, sweet.
In-N-Out's fucking bomb, but just like anything that's really good has a terrible fandom that ruins it.
Yeah, it's like a
Rick and Morty or a fucking any CW show.
Dude, it seriously is like a roadside stop. Like it's an attraction, like for people who visit California, and it's like
it's super fucking good, but it's
too long. It costs too much.
Dude, it's $1.50 for a burger. What are you talking about?
That thin? It's a thin ass patty, McDonald's ass looking ass.
Dude, what you do is you get 2 singles and an animal style fries.
And they got these sweaty young Mexican boys standing outside with a fucking tablet on their hip, and they're like, "What would you like?"
I never go through the drive-thru because
I try to slip them some water and shit, bro. Blink twice for anything.
Dude, when I'm out delivering, people ask me that all the time. Like, I'll run up to the porch and give it to them, and as I'm leaving, it's like, do you need water? And I always say no because I have water in the van. Yeah. But I feel like every time they say no, they're like, hey, does your family know where you are?
That is funny. See, it is different because you run. I don't feel like anybody knows this. Shane delivers for Amazon, and when he says, I'm quick, he means I park the vehicle as fast as I can, throws it into park and brakes and fucking all this shit as quick as he can.
I put the handbrake on.
Opens the door and then runs a wind sprint to the fucking door. To the porch. Through your yard, jumps over your dog, fucking cat passes over nothing, and then gets to the door, throws that shit on the ground,
Wait,
takes a
wait,
picture,
hold up,
and
hold
then
up, hold up,
does
hold up.
everything in reverse back to the car and fucking takes off down the street.
Okay, now you're making it sound like I'm dangerous. I lightly set the package down. Everything else is true.
Yeah, everything else is faster than shit. And then you go, and then you fucking take off. Like,
Yeah, to reference Ferris Bueller, it's when you run past those girls super fast, and then he comes back. But I mean, I don't usually. I get I get a 10-hour shift done in about 6. I am not sprinting that entire time. I'm sprinting, depending on the day, a max 4 hours, because my body tells me, "Hey, I'm going to die. You can't have to go home this badly." So then I walk, jog all around.
we're gonna have no home to go home to, bro.
I run my route until I have to listen to my body. Like the other day I was am I peeking real hard?
No, I think when you dropped it, it like fucking scoop turned it up.
Yesterday when I was delivering, I got out of the van maybe 3 hours into my route, and it felt like my hip popped out. It was probably just tight, but you know how sometimes something hurts and you just don't know? I was like, oh. So I guess I'll wait an hour till I start that back up again.
See, I got lucky because I found this motherfucker called Knees Over Toes guy.
Oh, yeah,
On
you've
the
told me
internet.
about him, yeah.
Dude, and he's got some wild shit. And so today was leg day. My girlfriend and I were at the gym. And so we're doing some of his warm-ups, or like their exercises, but like
They're like dynamic stretching shit.
kind of. I mean, one of them is like straight up like you're doing a curl with your hamstrings, and it fucking it hurt, dude. Like I was like, I'm weak as shit.
People overlook the hamstring way too much. They don't understand. It goes from your ass to your heel, motherfucker.
Dude, and
You need to work on it.
and then I did a leg workout, and like my knees weren't popping,
Yeah.
and my shit felt good, and I was like, oh, and I was like
People-
putting weight on, and I was hitting, and I was like, oh.
People are it's so funny when people are like, yeah, you got to work on your core. I was like, let me ask you something. Do you know that it goes around? Like it goes back here, right?
Yeah, your core is a big oval. Actually, it's a big.
It's like
cylinder.
you know the hamstring is like all the way down, right?
Bro,
And if you don't like
there's so many muscles
if
everybody
you're-
ignores.
if your ankle hurts, stretch out your ass.
Yeah.
If your knees hurt, stretch out your ass, because like hip pain,
If your lower back hurts,
stretch out your ass.
Yeah.
Like it's the hamstring helps out so much.
So yeah, hopefully, and it's stopped recording. So for everybody who's listening still,
Are we done?
you can't see us. I don't know. Do you want to be done? Because we were kind of just still in this conversation about stretching out your ass.
Do you just not want
Not one
to not to record? Just do a little bit.
just
without
like
it?
black screen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we were already in a conversation. This is
I-
riveting.
I can put some graphics up here. I can put like a dancing Guy Fieri or
Graphic.
like a graphic.
Graphic.
I remember we were talking about it as I was editing today that we didn't want to give me too much this
You
time.
were the one who began this graphic.
Damn it. Graphic.
Graphic.
I hope I'm not just putting
You literally just went to Google and you typed in GIFs